Apart from being superstars with larger-than-life profiles and driving the latest, coolest, and most expensive sports cars, a lot of footballers are actually great human beings. And today, we will be looking at players who have changed thousands of lives out there. From paying for surgeries to the provision of healthcare and education, these top stars have touched hundreds of thousands of lives across the globe. Sadio Mane. How can we describe him? Explosive and exceptional on the pitch, but humble and generous in real life. The winger is an exceptional footballer, but above all, he is an exceptional human being. He has enjoyed success on and off the pitch and managed to amass a large fortune, which could have allowed him to lead a carefree life, with at least 100 cars and some personal jets. But he chose to go another way and remain a selfless human being. Mane has transformed Bambali, his home village, giving the community hope. His father died when he was a child due to poor health care, and his sister was born at home. For these reasons, he built a hospital which includes a maternity care unit. He also gave the Bambali school a facelift, with bigger classrooms and upgraded teaching facilities. In addition, he provided laptops and distributed free money to outstanding students. With his village set in one of the remotest areas of Senegal, he also set aside money to build a petrol station and a post office, as well as donating £41,000 to the Senegal government to help his people during the coronavirus pandemic. The facilities not only serve his people, but more than 30 neighboring villages. Despite his wealth and influence, the 30-year-old can be seen from time to time enjoying football kickabouts in his home village with friends. Talk of humility. For his selfless work for his people, he deservedly won the first ever Socrates Award at the 2022 Ballon d'Or, where he also finished second behind winner Karim Benzema. Mohamed Salah. Mane's former Liverpool teammate Mohamed Salah does not only been making headlines for the Reds, but has also served some heroic acts of kindness to his people in Egypt. The Egyptian king, as he is commonly referred to by fans, hails from Nagrig, a village near the Egyptian city Basioun. Through multiple avenues, Salah's philanthropic work has looked to address some of the economic, social, and humanitarian issues that have affected his village and Egypt at large. He bought and donated a 5-acre piece of land worth $450,000 toward developing a sewage plant that would provide clean drinking water and sanitation services to the village and neighboring communities in Shabratu and Garbia. In 2018, Salah donated $715,000 to the Baysoun Hospital neighboring Nagrig in an attempt to improve the almost non-existent healthcare. The amount was used to renovate ICU units, purchase beds, ventilators, and updated echo and sonar equipment. In 2019, Salah donated $3 million to the National Cancer Institute of Cairo after a terrorist attack saw part of its building destroyed. He has always been keen on providing a good education foundation for his people, and for this reason, he built a girls' school as well as a college institute in his hometown. During the coronavirus pandemic, Salah donated thousands of tons of food to people in Nagrig to soften its effects, and went further to provide an ambulance center and oxygen cylinders to hospitals following a severe outbreak. Just like Mane, Salah received recognition for his philanthropic efforts, winning the Laureus Sport for Good Award for sporting inspiration. Cristiano Ronaldo. Arguably football's most successful player, CR7 has enjoyed unmatched success on the pitch. Similarly, his charity involvement is second to none among world football stars. He has always demonstrated the desire to help people and is known for his great generosity. It was reported that the Portuguese's charitable works clocked approximately £95 million in 2019, out of which $30 million came from his salary at Juventus. While at Real Madrid, he sold both the Golden Boot and the Ballon d'Or, with proceeds channeled towards the construction of schools in Gaza. The winger has also supported numerous charitable organizations working across the globe, notably volunteering with the Red Cross, UNICEF, Save the Children, and World Vision to help solve humanitarian crises in different parts of the world, and even offered to be an ambassador for some. Ronaldo's help does not end there. Hospitals back in his home country have been beneficiaries of his generosity, receiving different machines and other supplies including beds, fans, ventilators, and infusion pumps. During the COVID pandemic, the winger took a huge pay cut to help fight the pandemic, and in addition, contributed a further $1 million to help lessen the effects. In another act of his generosity, the superstar once paid $83,000 for an operation for a young child with a neurological disorder. In 2017, he also paid medical bills for 370 people injured in a Portuguese fire. Just like his many achievements on the pitch, we clearly cannot list all the charitable work the selfless winger has been involved with. One thing though is for sure, CR7 has touched many football fans with his talent, but he has touched even a larger number with his big heart off the pitch. Lionel Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo's nemesis, Lionel Messi. The football god has managed to unite people not only in his country, but across the world. Aside from his football magic, Messi is among the footballers that have been involved in helping the poor with humanitarian, volunteer, and charity works. Across the globe, he is more than a footballer, he has become a symbol of hope. Throughout his career, Messi has been involved in charitable efforts aimed at helping vulnerable children across the globe, a commitment that stems in part from the medical difficulties he faced in his own childhood. Just like Ronaldo, he has been a UNICEF ambassador, championing better health. He famously said these words during that time, "Every child has the right to grow up healthy." The Argentine also runs his own foundation, the Lionel Messi Foundation, where health, education, and sports are the fundamental ideals. From this foundation, he has made personal donations to various social causes and participated in philanthropic events to support people in need. For instance, he aided the Special Olympics in Catalonia, as well as the staging of athletic events for disabled youngsters. During the coronavirus pandemic, and just like all top stars, the forward donated around 1 million euros for clinical and healthcare support in his home country, Argentina. In addition, he helped to fund the construction of a facility for his childhood club Newell's Old Boys and provided financial assistance to the local Rosario youth team, Sarmiento. Just like CR7, it will take a whole day to highlight all the charitable efforts the World Cup winner has made, and we can all agree that he is a role model on and off the pitch. 5. Marcus Rashford. The Man United star seems to have rediscovered his form on the pitch from past seasons, after some frustrating couple of months at Old Trafford. Despite those struggles, he found happiness off the pitch by helping support the less privileged in society. In particular, Rashford managed to convince the UK government to provide free school meals to close to 1.3 children during holidays, at the time the COVID-19 pandemic struck. In addition, Rashford teamed up with FareShare, a charity that aims at relieving food poverty and reducing food waste, and together they raised more than £20 million to provide children across Manchester with food. His heroic efforts did not go unnoticed. He was honored with an MBE, the third highest ranking order of the British Empire, which is awarded for outstanding achievement or service to the community. Speaking about his newfound passion, Rashford revealed meeting homeless people on his way to training inspired his determination to help those in need. Neymar. One of the finest players of his generation, he has been active in charitable work same way he has thrilled fans in Spain, France, and Brazil. Well, and across the globe, of course. Most of his charitable work has been done under the Neymar Jr. Institute, an organization he founded in 2014. The organization focuses on various sectors and aims to increase the opportunities available to children, adolescents, and their families who are economically insecure. The organization also advocates for better healthcare, education, sports, and cultural activities. And just like Messi and Ronaldo, Neymar, who was once touted as heir to the duo, was named the Handicap International Ambassador. The aim is to help the world's most vulnerable individuals and disabilities living in poor regions. During the COVID-19 pandemic, he donated $950,000 to UNICEF in April 2020 to aid in the battle against the epidemic in Brazil. Mesut Ozil. Not only is Mesut Ozil one of the most talented footballers in recent years, but he is also one of the most generous. He has always strived to help the world starving, sick, and homeless. For instance, he paid for 1,000 vital operations for children across the world and fed 100,000 homeless people at 16 refugee camps in Turkey and Syria. In addition, in conjunction with Big Shoe Charity, he paid £240,000 to fund operations for sick kids in Brazil after the 2014 World Cup, where he played a key role as the Germans won the title. He also served as an ambassador for a children's charity, Rays of Sunshine. Well, many will point out his reluctance to take a pay cut during the COVID-19 pandemic while at Arsenal, but that does not undo the good work he has done over the years. Despite their personalities and status, The players have always shown there's life off the pitch by putting smiles on other humans' faces. We couldn't probably list every charitable activity the players have been involved in, neither could we list all players involved in helping alleviate other people's pain. The list is not exclusive, and even if we have left out some names, it does not mean they are not good human beings or that they don't help